Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, January 4, 2023, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. Also, check out our perks and join the High Stakes membership. Joining the High Stakes membership is easy, is cheap, but it will help a lot in the growth process of this channel. Plus check out our Patreon in the link down below if you want access for our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting predictions that ends up costing you a lot of time and money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our games for today, make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comments section below. Golden State Warriors vs Detroit Pistons. The Pistons are still missing Cade Cunningham, Marvin Bagley and Isaiah Livers, while the Warriors are still without Stephen Curry, Andrew Wiggins, Jonathan Kuminga and Jamachal Green. The Pistons haven't been able to build any momentum lately, and their confidence took another hit after getting blown out by the Trailblazers in their last outing. The Warriors have won 4 in a row, even though they have been without 2 of their top 4 scorers in Curry and Wiggins. The team is coming off a wild double OTO win in their last game, and they host a Pistons team that only has 10 wins on the season and has lost 2 of their last 3 games. The Warriors can score big, and they will do so in this game facing a Detroit squad that ranks second to last in the NBA in opponents' points allowed. The Pistons are one of the worst road teams of the season, while the Warriors are the best home team. It's hard to back the lowly Pistons, who would love to get the number 1 pick in the 2023 NBA draft. They just lost by 31 points at the Trailblazers, so I'm going with the undermanned Warriors. Hopefully, the reigning champs won't decide to rest Klay Thompson, who played 46 minutes last Monday. Jordan Poole will continue to drive the Warriors' offense. He's made just 30.9% of his three-pointers thus far, and I'm expecting to see some improvement in future days. Poole had 41 points in a 118-112 home victory to the Trailblazers on December 30th. Our team pick is the Golden State Warriors against the spread. I am leaning towards the over in this game, and with good reason. The Warriors are the 5th highest scoring team in the league, while the Pistons rank second to last in terms of opponents' points allowed. The Pistons have given up at least 132 points in 2 of their last 3 games, and they will give up big points against facing a Golden State team that put up 143 points in a double OT win in their last game. The Warriors have had issues on D this season, only ranking 26th in points allowed, and Detroit will get their points. However, the Warriors will get many more lighting up the scoreboard, and that is the main reason the over is the pick for this non-conference game. Our total pick is over 230.5 points. Sacramento Kings vs Atlanta Hawks. The Sacramento Kings are the better play on Wednesday, even though they are playing on back-to-back nights. The Atlanta Hawks have been awful on the road this season. Atlanta has covered the spread in just 3 of their last 10 games. Back the Kings at home where they play best. The Hawks are coming into this one desperate for a win to get the bitter taste of a double overtime loss out of their mouths, while the Kings are coming into this one with big smiles on their faces after taking down the Jazz in a thriller last night. The betting trends favor the Kings, who are slight favorites here, but the Hawks were so close to beating the Warriors in their own building, and I think they can go one better in this spot, with the Kings playing their second game of a back-to-back set. Our team pick is Sacramento Kings -1 point. Tuesday's games have been excluded from the analysis, and the 1916 Sacramento Kings visited the Utah Jazz as 3-point dogs, hoping to get back to the winning track. After a couple of home wins over the Denver Nuggets 127-126 and Utah Jazz 126-125, the Kings suffered a 118-108 defeat at the Memphis Grizzlies this past Sunday. Sacramento shot just 40.6% from the field, 15 for 43 from deep, at FedEx Forum in Memphis. The Kings yielded a thumping 21 offensive rebounds and turned the ball over 16 times. They were outscored in the paint 64-44 and failed to cover a 4-point spread. De'Aaron Fox notched 19 points and 6 assists, while Domantas Sabonis had a double-double of 18 points and 14 rebounds. The Atlanta Hawks are riding a 4-game losing streak heading into Sacramento. The Hawks are 9th in the Eastern Conference with a 17-20 record. Atlanta has won 3 of their last 10 games and are 6-12 on the road. The Hawks are 5th best in the NBA, shooting 81.7% from the free throw line. The Sacramento Kings head home on Wednesday after playing in Utah on Tuesday night. The Kings are 5th in the Western Conference with a 19-16 record. Sacramento has won 5 of their last 10 games and are 11-7 on their home court. The Kings are 5th best in the league with 26.8 assists per game. Domantas Sabonis leads Sacramento with 6.6 assists per game. Our total pick is under 244 points. Los Angeles Lakers vs Miami Heat. The Heat are keeping an eye on Dwayne Dedmon and Duncan Robinson, who are both questionable, while the Lakers have listed Lonnie Walker and LeBron James as questionable. The Heat have managed to keep their heads above water despite dealing with injuries on a nightly basis, and they look great in their win over the Clippers on Monday, while the Lakers are building a bit of momentum with 3 wins in their past 4 games, and LeBron looks like he's turning back the clock again. The Heat have won 4 of their last 5 games and 6 of their last 7 road games. They don't have a high-scoring offense, but they have been on a roll in recent games, scoring more than 118 points per game while making over 47% of their shots. Their offensive rebounding has been very good, and it will give them more scoring opportunities. They've also cut back on their turnovers and won't give the Lakers a lot of easy scoring opportunities. The Lakers aren't very good defensively, and they don't play much better at home, where they are giving up more than 113 points per game, so expect them to have a hard time slowing down the Heat. The Lakers have lost 5 of their last 8 games. Despite their slump, they continue to play well offensively, scoring more than 117 points per game at home. They rebound the ball well, and their extra putbacks will help them keep the score close, but they were very careless with the ball in their last 3 games, turning it over more than 18 times per game, which will lead to easy scoring opportunities for the Heat, who average 10 steals per game in their last 3 games. The Heat are very good defensively, and they play just as well on the road where they are holding opponents under 110 points per game, so expect them to keep the Lakers' offense in check. Go with Miami to cover the spread. Our team pick is Miami Heat minus 3.5 points. The Lakers like to play fast, like really fast. They're ranked 2nd in pace among all NBA teams, and it explains why they score so many fast break points per game. It's also a large part as to why the total has gone over in 6 of their last 8 games. While Miami's defensive numbers seem good at first glance, it's only because they play so slow, 3rd slowest pace. On a per possession basis, they are not a good defense. They have the 3rd worst 3-point defense of any team in the league, allowing 37.0%. They aren't a ton better defending twos, ranked 22nd at 55.7%. The Lakers are going to run on the Heat and break down their defense, which will be undersized and understaffed, cause I like the over the total.